Discover the power of living benefits that your clients don't have to pay for. Hi, this is Cindy Gentry with BBA Life Brokerage, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the discount method, or what I call the discount method of living benefits, those living benefits within a life insurance policy that your clients don't have to pay extra for. And I like to call that actually creating a pool of money for your clients, that benefit amount that they can utilize for terminal illness, critical illness, or chronic illness. The terminal illness rider, or as you may have heard of it as an accelerated benefit rider, is a rider that pays out a portion of the pool of money of the death benefit if the insured would become terminally ill and has 24 months or less to live, depending on the contract. They're able to accelerate a portion of their benefits during their lifetime to help pay for medical bills. The critical illness rider is for things like heart attack, stroke, cancer, major organ transplant, or kidney failure. The insured is able to accelerate a portion of the benefits for those ailments as well. And that's kind of unusual in most policies. They don't all have a critical illness rider. And then, of course, we have the chronic illness rider. When the insured cannot perform 2 out of the 6 activities of daily living and is deemed to be chronically or cognitively impaired, the insured can receive a monthly payment from their pool of money, or that death benefit amount, over a time as long as the benefits amount will last. Now, as we know, there are 2 types of chronic illness riders that we're seeing out there today. The one that you pay up front for, which I've talked about quite a lot in some past information that I've put out. But now I'd like to talk a little bit more about the discount benefit for chronic illness. Again, the benefit that your client doesn't have to pay anything for up front. With the discount method, again, there's no additional payment up front, but the death benefit is discounted, or in other words, the pool of money is reduced when benefits are received. And the acceleration or the reduction is based on the discount rate or how severe their chronic illness is, their age, and administrative costs. Now, there are a variety of different formulas on the market today, and we're going to take a look at one. So this is Joe. Joe's a 50-year-old who purchased a $500,000 life insurance policy to protect the ones that he loves. But this policy has a terminal illness, critical illness, and chronic illness rider on it, utilizing the discount method of payment, which he pays no additional premiums for. At age 75, Joe's diagnosed with a chronic illness and cannot perform 2 out of the 6 activities of daily living. Joe elects to receive the maximum benefit amount from this particular policy, which is 24% of the benefit amount, or $240,000, whichever is less, during each election period, which is a 12-month time period. He can elect to receive the benefits in either a lump sum, every 6 months, or even monthly. Joe passes a 90-day elimination period, and the benefits are paid by the insurance company. So what does that look like? Well, out of the $500,000 pool of money or benefit amount, the maximum benefit that he can receive is 24% of that, or $120,000 in this case. The discount, again, is based on age and charges that are applied, and the actual benefit that Joe receives is $87,298. So what happens to the difference? Well, it's actually lost. The difference between the 87 and the 120 is lost. That's our discount. And the pool of money is then reduced by the maximum benefit election. So the full pool of money, or $500,000, is reduced by $120,000. So we've lost a bit of the death benefit amount. But is that so awful bad? Joe didn't have to pay anything for this benefit up front. If he didn't have to use it, he didn't pay for it. But he did, and it was there, and he was able to access the benefit or the pool of money during his lifetime. That's not so awful bad. So offer your clients benefits they can use during their lifetime at no extra charge. They'll be glad you did. Thanks so much for listening.